In this video, we're going to have a look at 6 pronunciation mistakes you might be making that give away you're not a native English speaker. Now, we're not going to be having a look at words that even native English speakers make mistakes on, like saying often instead of often, or espresso instead of espresso, because, well, even native speakers make those mistakes. So if you go to America or England and say, how often do you drink espresso? That would be incorrect. But no one's going to bat an eyelid because, well, our locals make those mistakes as well. We're also not going to be having a look at too many egregious mistakes, any mistakes that are so obviously incorrect. Now, these mistakes are very, very subtle, and they're mistakes that even very, very good English speakers tend to make. Okay, so without further ado, have a look at this sentence. Okay, read out this sentence for me. I'm not going to say it. I want you to read it out. Perhaps record yourself reading out this sentence. Maybe press pause on the video, give yourself a few seconds. Okay, fantastic. That's probably enough time. So, there are 6 common pronunciation mistakes in this sentence alone. And they are this, and of course, this. Okay, so let's have a look at some of these mistakes. So, the first one, says. Now, obviously, this comes from the verb to say. In the first person, we would say, I say, you say, we say, they say. But in the third person, when we add the S, we don't say says, we actually just say says. So, I say hello, he says goodbye. Okay? Say, says. The next mistake in here is this one, and it is says women. Now, this is a very strange pronunciation in English. If it's a singular noun, we would say woman, woman. However, when it turns into plural, 2 or more, we say women. So the O sound actually ends up sounding more like an I. So it's 1 woman, 2 women. Woman, women. Woman, women. Okay? 1 woman, 2 women. Okay, these next 2 words I'm actually going to have a look at together because they suffer from the same bizarre grammar rule in English, which is silent syllables. So if we take this first word, let's put it here. Now, you might be forgiven into thinking there are 4 syllables in this. There's comfortable. However, that's not correct. Actually, in English, there's such a thing as a silent syllable. Now, this word here actually includes a silent syllable. So instead of saying comfortable, we say comfortable. So we actually don't say the or. So it's just comfortable. Similar to the next word here, we don't say vegetable. The sound, the second S sound, is silent. So we would say vegetable. Vegetable. Another silent syllable word that's very common, chocolate. Chocolate. Just 2 syllables. Chocolate. Okay, so the next word is perhaps the most known, obvious word on here, but it is a mistake that I hear quite a lot, so I wanted to add it in. And that is this word here, building. Building, coming from the word build. Okay, so I think the UI confuses people. Often I hear people saying build, or in the past tense, built. But no, it is build. So to say this sentence, the builder built the building, it's the builder built the building. Okay, and finally, the last word that we're going to have a look at is this one here. Houses. Now, again, this is kind of a strange pronunciation as well, because if we're saying it in singular, we would say house. Hear that nice S sound, house? However, when we're saying plural, the house, the S sound changes to a Z or a Z sound. So 1 house, 2 houses. Okay? So you can feel that in your throat. Houses, the vibration. 1 house, 2 houses. Okay, so let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at that sentence again. So that sentence, he says that the women are comfortable in the building next to the vegetable houses. So those mistakes, obviously, says women, comfortable, building, vegetable, and houses. So there we go. Thank you very much. Those are 6 words that are very commonly mispronounced that let people know you're not a native speaker. Okay, great. See you next time.